Hi, everyone, and welcome to Virtual Summer Thursdays with the Oklahoma Hall of Fame and Gaylord Pickens Museum. We are so excited you guys are here, and we can't wait to get started with Race Car Day with all of you guys. We want to take a quick second to say thank you to our sponsors with the Chickasaw Nation and the Inasmuch Foundation for making free family programming in 2020 possible. All right, so this is our awesome building located in Midtown, Oklahoma City. We love being in this building and can't wait until we are open again to share all of our fun new exhibits and programs with you guys. Our mission is to tell Oklahoma's story through its people, so every day we work really hard to share the story of inspiring Oklahomans because we believe that Oklahomans are changing the world. So today's member feature is Mr. Jack Zink, who started as an engineer by trade, but took an interest in racing while he was in college. His racing team won 2 Indy 500s, and he set a world record at Italy's Mona 500 during his racing career. And when he raced as an individual, he raced in virtually every major off-road racing event in North America. That's a lot of races. All right, here he is. It's not the best picture, but here's Mr. Zink with one of his cars after an Indy 500. All right, and you guys know we love story time, so we're going to go ahead and get started with Race Car Dreams. The zooming has stopped. The sun's almost set. A race car is tired. He's wringing with sweat. His day has been filled with high-octane fun. He hugged all the curves. He's had a good run. He looks all around. His friends are now gone. His engine revs down. His headlights blink on. He's tired after a long day. He stretches and yawns and lets out a sigh. He rolls off the track and whispers goodbye. It's time for his bath. He heads to the pit. His wipers are on. He sweeps off the grit. The bubbles tickle as suds start to foam. He washes his rims and shines up his chrome. All sparkly and clean, his tummy feels strange. He lifts up his hood. It's time for a change. He guzzles and gulps each dark, oily drop. His hood slams kerplunk, lights dim in the shop. He's sleepy and full and ready to read. He chooses a book that's all about speed. He snuggles his wrench as the moon shines bright. The little stars twinkle and dance in the night. A gentle wind blows, the air starts to chill. He turns on the heat and warms up his grill. Then toasty and warm, he burrows down deep. He closes his book and drifts off to sleep. His engine now hums, he lets out a snore. His bumpers relax and sprawl on the floor. He throttles the gas, he shifts into gear. He smiles and punches out from the rear. He zips and he zooms, sweet dreams of the race. He vrooms to the front and takes home first place. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with our craft. All right, so go ahead and grab your craft kit. If you don't have a craft kit, you're gonna need your foam sheet. You're gonna need some foam sheets, scissors, a pencil, and you're also gonna need some glue. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share my camera so you guys can see that as we make it. All right, so I'm gonna turn this over here so you guys can see me. All right, so we're gonna get started. This is what our craft is gonna end up looking like. So we're gonna get started with that. The first thing we wanna do is I'm gonna move our pencil and this other extra foam sheet over here out of the way. I want to glue wheels on first. So I'm gonna take this off here. And sometimes these glue dots are a little bit easier to peel off with your fingers instead of by putting the foam on there. All right, so I've got my first glue dot. I'm gonna stick it on the back of my wheel, just like that. All right, and I'm gonna stick it right there where this wheel drops down. All right, so I need another glue dot here, my other wheel. All right. There we go. Okay, put some glue on the back of my wheel there. Okay, so now that we've got our wheels on, the next step is we're gonna take this extra piece of foam and then we're just gonna make we're gonna make whatever shapes or colors or whatever you want out of it. I think I wanna put squares on mine, so I'm gonna cut out a couple of squares here. All right, what are you guys gonna put on yours? If you have markers, you're welcome to use those, that too. Then you can write on it if you want to write like a number on it. I think I'm going to make a rectangle too. Almost like spots, but they're squares instead. All right. I'm going to see how good that is for now. I'm going to set that over there. Okay, so now I'm just going to use my glue dots to put all of my shapes on my car. The one thing you want to make sure of is that you leave this slit here free on both sides of the car, because that's where our pencil is going to go when we're all done. All right, so I'm going to put that on there just like that. All right. Make sure they're stuck on there. All right, have you guys ever raced a car? No, I haven't either. It doesn't seem very safe, so I try to avoid it. All right. We'll leave it to the professionals. All right, so we're just gonna glue our last couple of shapes on there, and then I'll show you guys the last step. I think I'm just gonna put one more on there. My squares are bigger than I thought. Don't want to overtake my whole car. Okay, I'm gonna put this one right here by my wheels. We'll call that a hubcap, so that way it's not covering my wheel. All right, so then the last step is to take your pencil, and I like to do it on the back side so it doesn't interfere with my car. You just slide your pencil in those two right there, just like that, and then your pencil is on and you're ready to write. All right, guys. Well, that was our story and craft for today. They turn out looking awesome. I didn't put a number on mine, but I think if I did, it would have been number 4. I don't know why, but I like that number. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys come back and do more crafts with us soon. Don't forget to check out Oklahomans Are Amazing with a real race car driver, Chip Fudge. Thank you guys for joining us.